What's up, good people? How you doing? Let's go right into opening bell. We got 1 minute. We're going to go right into it. Hey, I'm Larry Jones. Go ahead and hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell, and we'll get right into it. As we could see, we got 58 minutes. All right, 58 seconds rather. It's been a long night, good people. Long night. All right. Let's just go right into it, opening bell, and then we'll talk. Let's see what they're talking about leading up until.
That stock buckle pretty bad, right? Stagflation concern. Also, there was a sense out there that we had a relatively fleeting resurgence of travel demand. You had the revenge travel theme. Now it seems like, at least Chesky's arguing, that maybe there's a structurally higher appetite for travel than we saw before. He was talking, I think, about seeing Europeans book their summer vacations already. So it seems like they're in the mix. Nice to be profitable. Certainly have questions about the valuation, even for the leader in non-hotel lodging.
Yeah. Bunch of price target increases today. Needham, Susquehanna, Wells, all in the 155, 165 range. I think only Goldman reiterated their sell, although they did take their target up to 98. There's the opening bell, CNBC Real-Time Exchange. At the big board, it is China-focused ETF provider Crane shares. And at the NASDAQ, Intuitive Machines focused on space exploration. By the way, a couple of the travel names. TripAdvisor did have upside on EPS.
All right, good people. Hey, I want to start out by saying something that I think is very important. No one can predict the bottom. No one can predict an absolute crash, when, or where, or how much. I don't care if it's a jailbroke version of ChatGPT. I'm going to say that, so you guys know about that. Today's supposed to be doomsday. Whatever. If you're going to trade on that, then I got a bridge to nowhere to sell you a wooden nickel. All right. This is not a table in Vegas. I keep telling you guys, it's not. This is trading. This is investing. OK, there's a lot of FUD put out there, fear, uncertainty, and doubt, to cause people to have these knee-jerk reactions. We had some data come out this morning on the consumer side, on retail side. As you can see, the Dow is down negative 213. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and see if I could play this off of my phone. Let's see here. I did record it. And let's see. Let's look at the indices. We'll see what's going on. Right? Yep, we see you. We see you. It may come back though. Let's see. Let's see if I can get this to work, good people.
Expected to be -8.
All right, here we go.
Momentarily, who's at the CME in Chicago. Hey, Rick.
Yes, good morning, Joe. Empire, a February read, one of the more contemporary numbers we get. Expected to be -18, comes in multiple times better, but still a negative sign. -5.8, -5.8. In the rearview mirror, -32.9 was the weakest since May of 2020. So this is a nice reprieve. This would end up being the best number since November of last year, when it actually was positive. Now, let's go to January retail sales. Probably the other side of the equation to yesterday's inflation data, expecting a headline number up 2%. And surprisingly, it's better. It's up 3%. And this is a pretty good number, considering 4 out of the last 6 months have had negative signs in front of them. Up 3% is the strongest number that we've had since October, which was the last time we had a positive number, which was 1.1. If you strip out autos, and by the way, autos also, minus autos also negative 4 out of the last 6 months, expecting up 0.9%, almost triple that, up 2.3%, up 2.3%. That is the strongest read, boy, going all the way back to March of 21. March of 21. So a very good number. And if we strip out autos and gas, also expected up 0.9, it was up 2.6. 2.6, and that's the best number in that series also since March of 21. And finally, the control group, which is used for other economic data points up the economic food chain, so to speak, expected up 1%, is up 1.7%. 1.7% is the best since January of last year, so let's call it a one-year high. Retail sales in all forms today is better than expectations, actually by quite a distance. We see interest rates, 10-year was at 3 3/4. It has moved up a bit, a basis point and a half or so. The pre-opening equities have had some volatility in the Dow futures to the downside, but they've come back to right about where they were, right around 34,000. And this, of course, has the negative connotations, Joe, that we hate to talk about. Bad is good, good is bad with regard to the economy. But no matter how you slice it, yesterday's numbers were hotter than expected, but cooler than the last look. And today, pretty much everywhere you look, it is better than expected. So pricing pressures still historically by wider than 1 year, still higher than most would like. And the growth going along with it still looks pretty decent, though pretty much every source I have looking at first and second quarter data, looking for GDP to be, as Steve Leisman put it yesterday, maybe less than an integer. Joe, back to you.
So, we got the CPI numbers yesterday. I'm playing that from my phone. We got CPI numbers yesterday. It depends on if you're looking at month over month or year over year. It was still a little hot, but, it could have been hotter, and it all depends on how you're looking at it, right? And so you make a decision whether it was good or bad, all right? It still shows that inflation is still high. That's what it shows, okay? So I move these computers around, so my OCD is kicking in. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just keeping it real. So today is the day that we got mixed signals, right? As you can see, look at Tesla. Let me talk about Tesla for a minute. Tesla's up. So I missed the Tesla call that I was going to do, that I discussed. I believe it was Stocks with Josh. I was going to do a Tesla call yesterday morning, 212, when it was down to in the 190s. I was going to do a call to 212, and I missed it. I have a lot going on, trying to keep the family fed, and I was going to be in and out. I was going to be in yesterday morning and out by the evening. So missed that one. So, well. All right. So what y'all want to talk about this morning? I just wanted to give you a brief update on this retail numbers, which is pretty decent. Retail is pretty decent. It's showing that American spending, the American dollar, or we still good. We still spending money. If we stopped, if these numbers were low, these retail numbers were low, then that would have an effect on GDP, gross domestic product, coming in lower. But as we could see, the Dow is fighting back because it was down in the pre-markets 200 points. Then it came back, and now it's fighting. Today is going to be a battle of the bears versus the bulls. Today will be a day when the market finally sees what it thinks about the CPI numbers of yesterday. Yesterday, it was too early to tell. Today will be, I believe, a more accurate look at what the market thinks about the consumer price index of yesterday. As we've been through these live reports, whether it be CPI or the FOMC meeting, we see the volatility in the market as it tries to figure out what does this data mean, right? So today, I would say today by noon, we will see what the market really thinks. I would say today, an hour before closing bell, we will see what the market truly thinks of all of this data, okay? All right. So good morning. Hey, make sure you guys hit the like button, okay? Yeah, Chat GPT said the market was going to tank today. That's what it said. Well, you know what? Even the chat GPT said, I am not a financial advisor. Okay. It's just crazy. It's early. I'm not into anything other than what I was into yesterday. Let's take a look and see how that's performing. These were going to be short-term plays. I bought one share. Everything is pretty flat. Blade. Someone said Blade was a pump and dump. Remember, I bought a few shares yesterday, but I'll show you guys. Let's see. Can I snapshot it? Yep. Let me snapshot it. Okay. Now, I am not telling you guys to buy Blade. If you want to know what Blade is, you look at yesterday's video. Let me show you guys where it is today, right? Blade is going to be kind of an in and out. I bought it based on the news, the bounce. Let's see. So here's Blade. I bought this yesterday. And then I added to my positions after I made the video. I told you guys I entered into a small play. I only had one and I increased it to 25, but it's up 25%. So I have 25 contracts. So it's really cheap right now. So I'm not telling you guys to buy it. Remember, anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell. Let's see, what else do I have going on today? This PDYPY. Remember, I bought one share just to track it, and that's what I want to do. And remember, GEHC, you guys are going to be tired of me talking about it, but I've been in and out of this place so many times, and I have made so much money off of this single healthcare play. Let me snapshot it. And let's see here. Let's show you guys. So remember, on yesterday, I was up like 30%. As you can see, the one at the bottom is up 57%. And the one at the top, they're both for 75. But look at the dates, July and April, the 21st of July, the 21st of April. So I went out. Now, I only have one contract because that's how I kind of monitor it. And then I see if it goes low. These I'm going to hold for a while, and I'm going to see if it takes a big drop. If it takes a big drop, then I go in with more contracts, right? I'm not going to be babysitting these stock, so don't ask me, hey, what's going on with this? I'm just showing you guys, okay? Is Solana on my radar? Yeah, it is. But you guys know that Matic is my top dog right now. Matic is what I'm looking at right now. Remember, where are we with crypto? We're in the accumulation stage. What should we be doing? Accumulating. Don't say, but Larry, what are you doing? Don't worry about what I'm doing. Because I have a different strategy. I'm in a different tax bracket. But if I was anybody else, I would simply be dollar cost averaging or accumulating into crypto right now, not with big chunks of money. NOT with big chunks of money. That's what I would be doing. As a matter of fact, I would be DCAing in small amounts. Then if it goes down lower, I would double my DCA. I would go in deeper. That's what I would say. Okay. Yep. I'm a Matic guy when it comes to crypto. Okay. So I'm going to keep this one short. I just wanted to go over this information. We're at 13 minutes. Hey, make sure you guys share the page, family. If you appreciate all that I've been doing for the family, please hit the like button and share me with someone else other than yourself, whether it be friends or family. We're approaching 590K. I wanted to show you guys something else, man. It was hilarious. I wanted to show you guys. Where is that? Where is it? Okay, let me see if we can see this. I got to pull this up. Y'all got to see this, fam. This was hilarious. Look at this. Well, there we go. Oh, I guess not. Let me try this again. Sorry about that. Technology don't always work. Nope, not working. Not working. Why not? Why is it not working? I guess it don't want to show y'all. Oil well. Let's see. Nope. Sorry about that, good people. I'll get it to work later. Okay, it was just something funny. All right, different breakfast. No, I see. That's why I can't say nothing. Serious Bach. I didn't. You guys know that I'm not braggadocious. I stay humble, but I will tell you guys this. I'm gonna end by saying this. What I'm saying is, if you have little money, it doesn't matter how much money you have. This is the biggest lesson that I've had to learn. I've had to learn is I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna use Tesla. I know I'm gonna get it. Okay, back in 2020, Tesla was $700, and I thought it was too expensive, but I bought a share. And I'm like, well, I'm going to look at a stock that's only $10 so I can buy more shares of that, right? So I was looking at how many shares I could purchase. That was a big mistake. And I'm going to encourage you guys that are doing this, which is a lot of you guys, don't do that. Look at the percentage, all right? At that time, I knew one thing, we were in a bull market. I knew two, in a bull market, evaluations don't count in a bull market, right? They do in a bear market, but they don't in a bull market. So it went to 900. I bought a few more shares. Now I'm like this, I'm like this. But what happens is a month later, I sold actually 5 shares. I sold it for $2,100, right? 700, 900, and then I sell them a month later for $2,100. Remember when Tesla made that pop? What was the lesson learned? Look at the percentage. So instead of me buying $10 shares and go up 5 or 10%, it was better for me to have all of my shares into something like Tesla and make that percentage, whatever that outrageous percentage is. Okay, good people? So focus on the percentile. Focus on the percentages and not how many shares you have. All right. Hopefully that helps somebody, because it is a hardcore lesson that I learned. Right. And now you can do fractional shares. So that's what I meant. You trade according to what you could trade. And I will also encourage you guys with this. If you are good with a little, you will get blessed with a lot. And that's even scriptural. Okay. So what I mean by that is even if you're trading with $100 or $1,000, if you're a good steward with that, if you continue to take profits and that keeps ramping up, 1,000 turns into 2, 2 turns into 4, 4 into 8, 8 into 16, and so on and so forth. And so that's how, with my trading money, that's how I ramped my trading money up. Instead of trying to time everything at the top and time everything at the bottom, instead of trying to buy everything at the bottom and buy everything at the top, even on Tesla, I said there is a psychological support at $100. And I was just like, don't wait for it to get to $100. Start buying it now. Even if when it was showing 85, I said, hey, start buying before that. But at the top, don't get greedy. A lot of people are going to get slaughtered, not just in Tesla, but just in a lot of stock that are at the top because you're not taking profits. I'm encouraging you guys, take profits. So don't try to hit it at the bottom. Don't try to hit it at the top. Buy it before it bottoms out and sell it before it tops out. And you do that more times, you will make more money than the guy that's trying to win. Remember, this is not a table in Vegas. Okay, good people? This is not. It is not tic-tac-toe. It is checkers. Okay? So get your plan and understand that disciplined traders and investors will make more money. The reason why I bite at golf, and I've only been like 5 times, the reason why I bite at golf is I try to knock the white off the ball every time. and I'm looking out there and I'm trying to knock the snot out of the ball instead of just focusing on the ball and just getting the ball off of the little peg thing, whatever y'all call it. Instead of keeping my eye on the ball, I'm trying to hit a home run. And that's what a lot of you guys are doing in your trading, okay? I used to make those mistakes. I have paid for this education. As the former president would say, bigly. I have paid bigly, all right? So you get to profit off of my mistakes, which I have paid dearly. And I mean in the losses. I have lost over 100K in the market, okay? I'm gonna tell you guys, I've lost on over $100,000 in the market. And I don't regret it because I see it as an education. Now, I've made a lot more than I've lost, but it is an education you get to learn from if you're new, okay? I'm gonna leave it right there. Golf tee. Thank you. Yeah, it's called a golf tee. See, you guys know I don't know a thing about golf, but I need some pro lessons for real. I want to get back out there, all right? Been following you for the information you provide is amazing. Hey, man, love you, Luke. Thanks, Luke. Luke Smith. Understand the market. Yep, could have. That's right, Luke. Cool hand Luke. Yep. Okay. All right. So, hey, we're going to leave it right there. And I may or may not be back on a second one. If you didn't see my video from yesterday, make sure you check out the video that will appear in this box. Today is a Weeble Wednesday. Deposit $1 into Weeble. It will be the top link, and you will get up to 12 free stock for $1. But what are you going to do with $1, y'all? Put some money in there. But just to get things started on today, deposit that $1, all right? Hey, we will see you later. Let's look at the market one more time. Ether is up. Actually, Bitcoin was up a little bit today, too. But we'll see what the day is going to end up, all right? Live, love, laugh, learn, and earn. Peace.